Our Constitution places the primary power in this country, not in the hands of a single branch of government, but with we the people. And it is we the people who must join together to reclaim our power.
What brings me out today is obviously the No Kings protest. I've been out to all the other protests, but this one really is important because we are now talking about the war in Iran. I don't want to get too deep, and there's so many different angles of it, but my podcast is called Devil Dog Addiction. I talk with veterans that have mental health issues, addiction. I got hurt when I was overseas, and they got me hooked on the pain medication and all that good stuff. What people don't understand is that when people come back from overseas from whatever war that they're in, they are damaged, they are hurt, they are traumatized. And when you have a guy at the tippity top of the pyramid who doesn't care about people in general, then it's all going to be downhill from there.
I've gone to every protest this year since literally last year in February. I'm here for everything. I literally was going to bring a sign that just says I'm tired on it because the amount of issues that we could talk about could go on. We could just keep going on and on and on. And now that we went to war, I think it's definitely, we're going to have a bigger turnout than we have the past year. So excited to see who turns out and stuff.
I'm brought here today by the ongoing but often unspoken on attacks against not just the queer, but specifically the transgender community. And I believe it's important to come out and make sure there's at least some visibility.
I was drafted during Vietnam, but we're in worse position now than back then. For all the things that are happening, I've never seen America in such peril. And Trump is putting us in danger every single day. This is a guy that wanted the Nobel Peace Prize, and he's starting a war now.
We're here today because our own government is breaking the Constitution, and we have to stand up because Congress won't.
I wanted my voice heard. That's what brought me out here today. I have 2 young girls, and they're at home, but I want them to see their mom go out and let them know that their voice matters. So when they don't see something right in their lives, that they can speak up and do something about it. And I think you can only do it through action.
Chicago, we have a proud anti-war legacy, and we know better than most that you can't create safety with violence.
As we have always seen, and as we always learn, we the people are all in this together, and we must protect each other.
I don't know if you can tell, I'm a white guy, and I work in the Native American community here in Chicago, and they're just shaking their heads. They're saying, like, when are you guys going to learn not to be colonial? But we have to learn. We've got environmental issues. The Native people have answers. Are we listening? Hell no. We don't care what they want to say. But unfortunately, the world's getting worse, whether it's the environmental issues, whether it's gun issues, whether it's war issues.
Well, I'm a school counselor, and I'm here to advocate for my students and for all people who are experiencing this madness right now. I care about education, but I also care about our freedom and all of the discrimination, and with ICE coming in, and we had an ICE raid in my school district, and now a lot of our students are too scared to come to school, and that's really sad. While we were working with some agencies and our school social workers, and we were trying to get together some resources that we could share with them. So we were getting a lot of information translated into Spanish so they could understand what their rights were.
My future country, I wish we had free healthcare. I'm 24. They found a precancerous polyp in me at 23. It was a pain. I have my Medicaid, so that's been a pain in the ass. I'm just here, just to have a good country that we're supposed to be here for. They call us free, but I have so much money in medical bills right now. I don't think I'm that free.
The biggest thing that they want us to do is be like, oh, it's not worth it. But that is the propaganda behind it. Because when people are disenfranchised and they're like, oh, this doesn't matter, it's not valuable, and you don't get any self-value from the society that you're in, people check out, man. And in our today's day and age of comfort addiction and technology and spending all our times on screens, in a world where we have instant communication with everybody around us, everybody feels so fucking alone right now, you know? And if anything, we just need a better community. Statistics show that when 3 or 4% of the population continuously comes out and shows this type of thing, and people are allowed to use their voice, society gets better, but also the leaders up top do get held accountable eventually.
My grandparents are from Greece. They're immigrants. Our country was kind of built on the back of immigrants, in my opinion, especially during the Industrial Revolution. I mean, anywhere in history where you can look, immigrants pretty much built America. So I'm here for them in spirit.
The biggest thing that I would like this movement to cause is to sort of cause a political awakening in younger people. So I hope that something this visible will get people like more interested in politics, and they see the signs, and they want to know more about what's going on in the world around them.
I think it's up to every person to talk to people around them, to get their friends, involved, and to tell them, hey, politics isn't a niche thing, it's for everyone because it affects everyone. So I think it's up to all of us.
We've got an American issue. We really have to figure out some way to talk to each other. We've got a lot to learn, and if it's difficult to get with people you don't feel comfortable with, find some way, ask about a coffee, a dish, food, something, but share it.
I hope we remember what our Constitution says, and that we all have these rights and that they're given to us. And if we go back to what our forefathers fought for, we can get back to democracy, because that's where we're all able to fulfill our dreams and meet our basic needs.
You know, one thing that I've noticed is everybody's got one different personal motivation. And so there's a lot of different ones out there, right? But I think there's a common thread that we're all looking for, and it's the decency of humankind to come through, I think.